Have you ever felt completely alone in your journey, like everyone around you doubts your abilities, questions your dreams, or even laughs at your ambitions? Maybe you've shared your goals with someone only to hear, "That's impossible," or "You'll never make it," and in that moment, you felt that sting of doubt creeping into your mind. The truth is, almost everyone has been there at some point. Life has a strange way of testing our faith in ourselves, sometimes leaving us feeling isolated and misunderstood. But here's the hard truth you need to hear today. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. And that belief is the single most powerful force you have. It doesn't matter how many people say yes or no. It's about how firmly you hold onto your own yes. Believing in yourself doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means acknowledging those challenges, understanding the risks, and still choosing to move forward because you know what you're capable of. Think about some of the most successful people in history, people like Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb, or J.S.K. Rowling, who faced rejection after rejection before Harry Potter became a phenomenon. At some point, almost everyone doubted them. Almost everyone told them to give up, but they didn't, because they believed in themselves, even when the world did not. So why is it so hard to believe in yourself when no one else does? One reason is that humans are social creatures. We naturally seek approval and validation from others. When we don't get it, it can feel like our worth is being questioned. But here's the secret. Other people's opinions are not a measure of your ability, your potential, or your destiny. They are reflections of their own experiences, fears, and limitations. Just because someone can't see your vision doesn't mean it's impossible. It simply means they haven't experienced it themselves. Your self-belief is not dependent on anyone else, it lives entirely within you. Now, let's talk about how to actually cultivate that unshakable self-belief. First, start by acknowledging your achievements, no matter how small. Every step forward, every little success, is proof that you are capable. Write them down. Keep a journal of your wins. This isn't about arrogance, it's about reminding yourself of the facts when doubt creeps in. Second, surround yourself with reminders of your goals and your strengths. That could be motivational books, inspiring videos, or even sticky notes around your workspace. Create an environment that constantly reinforces your belief in yourself. Third, embrace failure as part of the process. This might be the hardest part, because failure hurts, and it's natural to feel embarrassed or discouraged. But failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every mistake teaches you something, and every setback is an opportunity to improve. When you start to see failure this way, it becomes less of a threat and more of a teacher. And here's the most important thing. Even when you fail, never stop believing that you can succeed next time. Another critical step is to quiet the inner critic, the voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, or you'll never make it. That voice is not your truth. It's a habit of negative thinking that can be unlearned. Whenever it speaks, acknowledge it, then replace it with evidence of your capability. Think of times when you overcame something difficult, learned a new skill, or achieved something you weren't sure you could. Let those moments be louder than any doubt. You also need to set realistic goals and take consistent action. Self-belief without action is just wishful thinking. Break down your larger dream into smaller steps that you can accomplish. Each step you take reinforces the belief that you can do it, and the momentum you build becomes unstoppable. Action turns belief from an abstract idea into a lived reality. And here's something that people often overlook. Believing in yourself is contagious. When you carry that confidence, people begin to notice it. It doesn't mean everyone will suddenly support you, but it means that your energy becomes magnetic, attracting opportunities and allies who resonate with your vision. But the key is that your belief must exist independently of others' approval. You must be your own biggest supporter, your own cheerleader, your own source of truth. Finally, understand that believing in yourself is a lifelong practice. It isn't a one-time decision. It's a daily choice. Every time you choose to push forward, every time you refuse to let doubt dictate your actions, you strengthen that inner belief. And over time, what once felt impossible becomes inevitable because you refuse to give up. So, if you are standing there today, feeling alone, doubted, or underestimated, remember this: the world may not believe in you, and that's okay. What matters is that you believe in yourself. Because your belief is the spark that lights your path, the shield that protects you from discouragement, and the fuel that drives you towards success. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. All you need is that unwavering conviction in your own power and the courage to act on it. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does, and you will discover that the only approval you truly need was inside you all along.